Have you ever been in those places where you just keep seeing opportunities that has your name on it, but somehow excuse yourself from it? Those are self-defeating thoughts. Self-defeating thoughts refers to emotions, belief systems, mindsets that just keep standing in the way of your becoming. They are things that cause some form of internal battles, right, on your inside. And it's important that you address this thought, because if you don't, it will keep shortchanging you. It will keep cutting short your results and your outcomes. How do you address self-limiting, self-defeating thoughts so that you stop having excuses for the small places that you've been in life? This video is your call to restoration. Self-defeating thoughts are negative thought patterns that limit you from living God's blueprint for your life. Self-defeating thoughts refers to emotions, belief systems, mindsets that just keep standing in the way of your becoming. And it's important that you address this thought, because if you don't, it will keep shortchanging you. It will keep cutting short your results and your outcomes. There are things that cause some form of internal battles, right, on your inside that just keep causing excuses. Have you ever been in those places where in your head, you are just creating excuses why you shouldn't get that thing done, why that result is not necessary, why it doesn't have to be you, why someone else can try it, why other people are better fit for that role or for that position? You just keep seeing opportunities that has your name on it, but somehow excuse yourself from it. Those are self-defeating thoughts. And if you do not address them, you might not truly experience the fullness of the life you were proposed for. And a very tried example is Gideon. The angel encounters Gideon. Gideon encounters the angel, and he began to give excuses why he is not the man of valor. The angel called him a man of valor, and it's like, me? I'm not a man of valor. Like, my tribe is the least in Israel, and I'm even the youngest. So probably he was the last born. I can't be a man of valor, right? And he doubted so much that he began to set pleas to convince himself that he was truly the man to bring victory rather to Israel. How about Moses? Moses' excuse was, my voice, I stammer. I can't make a complete statement without stuttering. That was his excuse for not being the one God will use to bring victory to Israel. But of course, God got him. He had God backing him up, and God was going to floor every excuses that Moses had. Talking about the female hope, talking about female hopes in scriptures, the woman at the well, yes, the woman at the well that Jesus met on his way to Galilee, he met her at Samaria. And you remember how, believably, I want to believe that she was that woman who was ostracized in the society. Like, people didn't want to relate with her. People didn't want to have anything to do with her. How would you say you are a friend to someone who has 5 husbands, and the one she was with is not even her husband? Who wants to relate with such a person, right? I want to believe that that was the case. And she was in that well at that time. Scripture tells us how she was at the well at noontime. Usually, water was fetched from the well at mornings or evenings, not at noontime. But maybe she couldn't affiliate herself or didn't have friends and chose to come when no one is watching, when no one will see, and just come, get the water she wanted and leave. But that was destiny time for her. Jesus meets her right at the well, right? And gives her a voice, restores her voice, so much so that she runs back into the city and calls people and say, you come see the one we've been looking out for. Come see Jesus that we have been waiting for, that we prophesied about. Come see him. And Jesus ends up spending 2 days with them, working miracles and teaching them. Why? Because of one woman. One woman who thought she had lost her voice. One woman who thought she didn't have it. One woman who thought she had been ostracized. One woman who thought she had been called names. And maybe that's your own case, right? They've called you names. They've labeled you. You are not enough. You are insufficient. You are dull. You this great victim. You this one who has been labeled as whatever they have called you. Maybe that's your case. And that had limited you from leveraging on opportunities that have your name on it, or for you even living God's blueprint for your life. This video is your call to restoration. That your voice matters, and much more are the internal voices that we battle every day. Those ones that make us not feel right about ourselves. Those ones that make us think that we are not enough. Those ones that make us think that our experience defines us. And truthfully, these are daily battles that you will have to combat because of the exposures, because of experiences, because of maybe your educational background, also probably because of the environment, the people around you that have caused you to see yourself and think of yourself in a certain kind of way. How do you address self-limiting, self-defeating thoughts so that you stop having excuses for the small places that you've been in life? Here are 3 ways to address self-defeating thoughts so that you stop making excuses for the small places that you've been in life. The very first one is fixate your mind. Your mind cannot be everywhere. What are you feeding your mind with? Proverbs 4:23 says to us that we guard our heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. So what are you exposing your mind to? What are you engaging with? Who has your airtime? Who are you listening to? What are you watching? And what are you feeding your mind to? You must intentionally guard your heart. You must intentionally guard that space so that the thoughts that are fueled are positive ones, so that it channels you towards the path of your divine destiny. Number 2 thing to do to ensure that you conquer self-defeating thought is to ensure that you frame your words. Yes, frame your words. You do not combat thought with thought and say, oh, there's a negative thought coming, you're not enough. You don't start saying, okay, maybe I'm not enough. You don't think of your thoughts to combat a negative thought. You combat thoughts with words. You say things that I am enough, I am sufficient, I'm enough for the things God has called me to do, I am enough to live God's blueprint for my life. Everything that I require today to get my task finished, I get it. Every resource is gravitating towards me. You begin to declare, yes, declare lack out. You declare words to combat words, right? Because the power of life and death lies in your tongue. The third thing that you do to conquer self-defeating thoughts is that you filter your thoughts. Yes, you might not be able to leave that environment. You might not be able to escape from such places where your thoughts are negatively fed, but you of course can filter what goes in there. And Philippians 4:8 gives us what we need, give us a yardstick to filter our thoughts. It says the things have to be true, the things have to be honest, the things have to be lovely, the things have to be just, the things have to be pure, they have to be noble, they have to be of good report for you to feed your minds on them. And so if they do not cut this yardstick, they are not true, they are not noble, they are not just, they are not pure, then you should not think on them. The things that you think on are things that are noble, things that are positive, things that are of good reports that will set you on a path of purpose. I believe this has been a worthy investment of your time. If it has, do not just take this all in alone. Share with somebody, right? Tag somebody and share with me in the comment section something that you're taking home from this particular video and you start to apply from today to confront any self-defeating thought. Till I come your way again in my next video.